Who is this for? Chandler. Chandler? Chandler. Let me see if he's ready out of California. First time caller. Chandler, let's try it
Hey,
again.
Pastor.
You can call me Jesse.
Yes, sir.
All right.
So I've been struggling with a list of problems, and they've just been making my life a living hell.
How old are you?
I'm 33, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
So I've been recently discharged from the military, and at the same time, I went through a divorce. Shortly after that, my father died, and I started listening to your radio show recently, and you were saying how I need to forgive my father and mother. So I'm confused on how I'm supposed to forgive my dad who isn't here anymore.
What do you resent him for?
Why do I resent my father?
Yeah, what do you resent him for? Yeah. What did he do to you?
He used to hit me, and then he beat my mother.
What would that have to do with you?
I guess just giving me that anxiety.
You didn't get that from your father. You got that from your mother.
How would I get that from my mother when my father is the one who does that? Who
By identifying with your mother played victim, and she caused you to identify with her. She caused you to feel sorry for her. And now that she's done that to you, you feel her pain and all that kind of stuff. And so you really, the resentment that you have toward your father is that of your mother. You do not resent your father yourself. You yearn for your father. But because your mother turned you away from your father toward her, you now see your father through her eyes and not your own. Your mother is your mother is the problem, not your father.
And you're 100%.
100%. 100%. Go to her, forgive her for what she have done to you. Because when your father was beating your mother, and your mother was giving him pure hell, but she didn't tell you that, it was a battle between them and not you. But she made you think that it was with you too, and it wasn't. Your father loved you. Your mother have you thinking that he didn't, but he died. He did love you. But he couldn't, because you became like your mother, you started treating him the way your mother treated him. And so that's why he can handle you in the right way. But your father loved you. Your mother turned you away from him. And now you have her mindset and her emotions.
Is that why my father, every moment I was with him, he would always have something negative to say about my mother?
Yeah, because he hates your mother.
He couldn't stop.
Yeah, he hates your mother hated him. Because your father hated his mother, you become attracted to whomever you're angry at, and you end up marrying your mother. And when you marry her, you can't deal with her just as you couldn't your mother while you were growing up.
I do see that my father hated his own mother.
Yeah, so he married your mother, which is his mother, because you're attracted to the spirit that you hate.
Yes, sir.
And so your father can handle your mother. And your mother wasn't honest enough to tell you that she was driving your father nuts.
Yeah, I don't think they were very good to each other.
No, your father hated her and she hated him. But she didn't tell you about the hatred she had for him because she wanted you to identify with her. She's a traitor.
No, she didn't.
Right.
She absolutely did not. She would always try to hide, or at least suppress the amount of hatred.
Yeah, that's what women do to children. They hate the father so much, they'll destroy his children as well.
Say that one more time, sir?
The mothers hate the father so much that she would destroy his children as well.
Yeah, that's very clear to me.
She'll abort the children. She'll turn the children away. She'll lie on the father. In order to hurt him, she will hurt her own children.
That's disgusting. Oh, my gosh.
So what I recommend is to realize that your mother could not help herself. She doesn't have love. So she couldn't help it. She only have hate in her heart. Forgive her. God will forgive you. And realize your father can help himself because he hated his mother and he was married to his mother because of that spirit, and that he loved you. So forgive your father, and life will open up in ways you never imagined.
Yes, sir.
So don't ask for forgiveness. Forgive her for what she did. Whether she admitted or not, it's on her. You forgive her, and God will forgive you, and life will be amazing.
All these other symptoms will
Would
go away.
disappear. All of your unrighteousness will be cleansed. You will be cleansed of all your unrighteousness. God will remove all of that in time.
Okay, sir.
Let me know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
But forgive, don't, and all that anger and everything, the insecurity would disappear, all right?
Yes, sir.
Let me know how it goes, Chandler.
All right, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you.
You're welcome.